Hello everyone, my name is Rogo Mizaruki, and today we are going to be watching a analyzed video of the GTA 6 trailer. Now, there is one problem with my reaction of the GTA 6 trailer. I will admit, I didn't get to see everything because everything flew right by my face. So we're just gonna watch an analyzation video made by a YouTube channel named GameSpot. If you guys want to watch the original video, it will be in the description down below, so you guys can go ahead and watch it for yourself. But for right now, I'm gonna watch this and put my interaction out there to the entertainment of niggas. You feel me? I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into this. 3, 2, please no ads. 1, go.
Well, it finally happened. The first Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer is here, and it has a 2025 release window. There's a lot to unpack, so let's break it down. But first, a big caveat.
Right.
I will not be talking about leaks in this video. Everything is based on this trailer alone, and anything beyond that are my personal predictions. Okay, let's do this.
All right.
The trailer opens up to a beautiful sunset and a highway in what appears to be way outside of Vice City to Tom Petty's Love is a Long Road. First thing to notice is how packed the highway is.
It's so beautiful every time I see it.
There's vehicles on the road, and there's a lot of car variety on display here. A truck towing a boat, a semi-truck, a bus, a much smaller bus, a van, a motorcycle, and a
They look like New Beer, the Patriot truck.
Cars. The truck towing the boat is what stands out. In GTA 5, you could tow vehicles with a tow truck, but this could imply that you can hitch up boats and trailers to any car with a tow hitch. After a shot of barbed wire fence, we get a look at one of our protagonists named Lucia. The rumors were true. GTA 6 will feature the series' first female protagonist. Based on the orange uniform, the bunk beds, her ankle monitor in the key art, and the blurred view from the window, we can tell that Lucia is in prison. We can also see that rockstar attention to detail very early on with this shot of a counselor as she talks to the protagonist.
Look at the lighting.
If you look closely behind her, you can see photos of her family. Nothing too exciting, but nice to see either way. Then we cut to a scene that shows clear blue water, a yacht, and some dolphins. Throughout this trailer, we see plenty of wildlife, so it's safe to assume that GTA 6 will have an expansive ecosystem of animal life, like Red Dead Redemption 2. As for the yacht, if you zoom in, it looks like it has an interior, meaning you might be able to walk around in it. GTA Online has fully functional yachts, so this shouldn't come as a surprise. The camera pans up and we get a comprehensive shot of Vice City. Things have changed a lot since 2002, or rather the 80s. Vice City is much bigger, the skyscrapers are much taller, and there's a lot of activity. A plane with a banner, a helicopter, a jet, a populated beach, and some cars
I see the jets up
here and there. We then get a closer look at a building, showing off some nice lighting tech before heading to the swamps. An airboat zips by with someone armed with what I can only assume is a rifle. Gotta keep those gators away, I suppose.
Yep.
Speaking of gators, the next shot shows the full splendor of GTA 6's environments. Flamingos are in the foreground, but we can also see alligators and a deer, I think, in the distance. If this is representative gameplay, which based on Rockstar's previous trailers, I think it's safe to say that it is, then this looks like it could be GTA's densest ecosystem ever. Speaking of density, the crowds here are impressive. There are over 100 NPCs
I'm not talking about the
packed into
females.
this beach. This is a massive upgrade compared to GTA 5. A couple things I need to point out here. First, look at that dog run. The animations look spot on.
It's a chihuahua.
Also notice the man running as he very naturally checks his watch while kicking up sand. Now let's look to the left side of the frame. We can see a man spraying sunscreen on a woman. The texture on her skin is slicker due to the sunscreen. You can even see the mist from the sunscreen bottle if you look closely enough.
I'm looking close.
That rockstar attention to detail is on full display. We then cut to a shot of a woman standing up in a convertible and a man in a sports car hollering at her.
Filming.
I can't say for certain, but this looks like Lucia and possibly the other playable protagonist. This is clearly scripted, but there are a few shots of characters hanging out of vehicles, so I wonder if there are alternate stances or positions you can take.
Oh, you can sag your pants, I'm guessing.
Again, and we're following an SUV. There's a few things I want to point out here. The blue and pink car and potentially the motorbike have all been customized. Car customization was big in GTA 5, so I think it will return. The other thing to notice, which is a bit tough to see, but you can kind of see the SUV suspension bounce as it drives.
I just saw a Chrysler.
It's true for the pink car.
That's a Chrysler!
This could point to a vehicle physics overhaul. Either way, the lighting and animations are very impressive. Of course, strip clubs.
Yo, it's a Chrysler 300, bro.
In here, but we won't go over all of it. A few things to note: the money and booty physics are hard to miss. The money flutters realistically and the sparklers light up the scene. It's also packed in here, once again another example of the improved crowd tech. Then we get a shot of
also
two
the
guys
lighting is really good.
hands. You can see his hair move slightly, and you can see the absurd detail on his shirt and chains. The next shot really shows off the draw distance. It's worth noting that while this is likely in-game footage, it may not look exactly like this on release. But if it is, you can see headlights all the way down the street and on the bridge.
Damn.
There's also some activity on balconies to the left and a tennis court. I wonder if the tennis minigame will make a return.
I wonder if we play
now
basketball.
We get a proper introduction to Vice City's nightlife. There are a
Aventador,
lot of sports cars
I see
on the
that.
street,
That new
some
Lamborghini.
that might look familiar
All
to
the way on the
those who
left.
play GTA 5. In the background, you can also see the familiar neon sign of the Ocean View Hotel, a safe house from GTA Vice City. And if you look closely at the license plate on the white car, it says Leonida. This is the fictional state Vice City resides in. While we're currently seeing shots of Vice City itself, I think it's safe to say that GTA 6 will take place in the entirety of Leonida. We then get a brief shot of a nightclub packed with people once again. Music has always played a huge role in the GTA game, so incorporating
Look at all the
music
different
in shows
varieties of
makes
hair,
a
by
lot
the
of
way.
sense. Hopefully the player will be able to visit these clubs and shows regularly. They could make for a great activity, similar
Got
to
braided
comedy
hair
clubs in
too,
GTA
long
4.
hair.
I also like the lady with the fan here. Planes, boats, zeppelins, yachts, freighters, and jet skis can all be seen here, almost all of which were pilotable in GTA 5, so the
I think
same
these are
is
called the
most likely
keys, right?
true for 6. The only vehicle type I
that's
haven't
smart.
spotted in this trailer are submersibles. I wonder if underwater exploration will return. This shot also shows us some of the diverse areas outside of Vice City before cutting to a penthouse party as a woman spins around showing off some impressive hair physics. Next, we get snippets of
Nice hair
GTA
physics.
6's in-game social media apps in
The
the
water
style
looks
of
nice.
TikToks and Instagram Reels. First, we have the Dad Bod Squad, which shows a dad partying on a boat, and the official Poach account, which reminds
how the
folks to
water
check
moves on the
out
alligator. That's so
gators before
smooth.
Throwing a pool party. Notice the water splashing out of the pool as the gator gets yanked out.
Like I said.
Next, we have a woman on top of a car twerking in case you needed a better look at the booty.
Come on, my
pictures.
nigga.
Below, you can also
We ain't
see a
that down
hashtag
bad
that
around
says,
here.
Have a Vice Day. If you feel like you've seen these
Also,
clips
y'all noticed the
before,
tattoo?
That's because you may have. Almost all of them are based on real videos that did the rounds on social media. Then we see an aerial shot of cars doing donuts surrounded by a
That shit
crowd.
right there gonna be the
This
best with it.
kind of brought back memories of the Lowrider Challenge in GTA San Andreas. And now we can see GTA's version of TikTok Live as two girls dance while
I think
chat
that's
is
more of
blowing
Instagram,
up.
I think.
CCTV footage shows an alligator walking into a convenience store. This might be one of my favorite shots in the trailer because there's so much detail here. The food behind the glass on the cashier's counter, the lottery stand, the toilet paper stacked on the floor, and outside you can see a crowd gathering around the entrance. Given Leonida is based in Florida, I wouldn't be surprised if alligators can dynamically show up during robberies and
That's a
minigames
fat-ass
just to
gator.
keep you on your toes. Keeping with the theme of CCTV, we then see body cam footage of a police raid. While this looks scripted, it begs the question, will GTA 6 launch with first-person mode? GTA 5
Maybe.
added it later, but Red Dead Redemption 2 launched with it. It's impossible to say at this point, but if you look in the corner, you can see a plate of a dog that kinda looks like Chop from GTA 5.
Really does, too.
We're back on social media as a very large man is being chased by a police officer.
Holy
the username
shit.
is Planet Leonida Man, poking fun at the Florida Man jokes. The next shot is a guy grabbing his crotch in traffic,
General
but I want to
Custer
direct
Cannon.
your attention
Funny.
to the background. We see a layered freeway system and some incredibly detailed road signs. Then, to close out this section of social media posts, we see a man hanging out his car door with the caption RIP Rudy. Could this be Rudy? Who knows?
Once again,
Either
you can
way,
sag
it
your
seems that
pants.
social media will play a massive role
All
in
my black
GTA
people out there
6.
stop playing.
And now we're deep in the mud. In the bottom right corner, you can see a watermark that says Thrillbilly Mud Club. Both GTA 4 and GTA 5 had TV shows you could watch, and I'd bet that Thrillbilly Mud Club is an in-world reality TV or hillbilly sports show. Either way, you know
Look
I'm
how
going to
realistic the
tune
mud
in.
looks.
At the very end of this clip, you can also see a truck, potentially a variation on the Liberator from GTA San Andreas, displacing mud and water as it bounces along. Hopefully this means we could see better off-roading physics in GTA 6. Finally, we hear Lucia's voice once again, and we get a shot of a male character as the two flee from a robbery. The familiar Weasel News banner shows up while showing a traffic accident. It's hard to say if this is from a cutscene or if it's part of an
Also,
in-game
oh,
news
we got
programming that you can watch on
Dodge
TV.
cop
Given the
cars,
text, though, I don't think
Hellfires.
it's critical to the story, so I'd assume it's
Oh,
something
that's gonna
that
be hard to get
dynamically
away from
airs on
police.
television. And now the Leonida Joker makes his appearance. This is a direct reference to the Florida Joker that made headlines a while back. Weasel News returns as a police officer tries to arrest a dirt.
Is that an SRT? Oh yeah, we ain't getting away.
Social media shot from High
They go to Chrysler. I'm sorry, I'm hyped.
Call back to the High Rollers Casino from the state of San Andreas. Finally, we get a shot of Lucia and the male protagonist together as they are presumably robbing a liquor store. They both have their bandanas up, which makes me wonder if that has something to do with notoriety, like in Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe committing crimes
$14.99, $15 for what?
By the police.
For beer?
Good thing I don't drink. On top of the male protagonist. This could mean that they are romantically connected, which would fit nicely into the Bonnie and Clyde inspired narrative. Then the two kick open a door to Uncle Jack's Liquor. Well, 2025 can't come soon enough, but it's nice to finally get a look at GTA 6. According to Rockstar's official press release, Grand Theft Auto 6 is the biggest, most immersive evolution of the Grand Theft Auto series yet, and it's coming to Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5. No mention of PC, which shouldn't be too surprising given Rockstar's history. Let me know what I missed and what you'd like to see in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching.
This is a lot of good details that I never really noticed in the trailer when I watched it the first time. Bro, we're getting a fucking Chrysler, dog. And a new Lamborghini Aventador, my boy. For real? Seriously? But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Oh, Jesus Christ, for my videos when I post them. If I do. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video, whichever one that might be.
Feel it in my system, coming to my head. In this life of mine, I just wanna see you dead. Making all this money on my boss shit. Yeah, everything I do, I keep a profit. Niggas are like hoes tryna gossip. Meet me outside tryna mosh pit. Bro, I got this dick tryna play shit. Money on the ground, it's a waste.
And I like entertaining, and I do this for fun, not for money. I'm lying. Give me your credit card number. I swear to God, I'ma find you. Nah, I'm just playing.